am. Where's the dispatcher? This is a joke.
When I call 911, I expect, someone to be on the other end.
But that's not what's happening. We've uncovered case after case of 911 nightmares.
For weeks, Deputy Janovic has investigated an inside tip about Valley Emergency Communications 911 calls and a system that's failing us.
Nadine, it doesn't matter the day, the time, or the emergency. Panicked 911 callers are being left in limbo. So we investigated. A national organization, local law enforcement, and now the 911 center itself says what's on this recorder is a huge problem.
Call 911. You expect help right away. Instead, you get this.
You have reached 911 emergency. Please do not hang up. Stay on the line for the next available dispatcher.
Then you hold?
If those men had been in my house, I'd have been dead.
Susan Mathis called in the middle of the night to report a loud fight outside.
It was just a recording. It wasn't even a person.
Stay on the line for the next available dispatcher.
What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Same message for Adrian Brewer and KSL reporter Courtney Orton. Her husband owns a sandwich shop, and they were trying to revive a teen passed out on the floor.
It blows me away that you can get a message like that when you call 911.
David Hale's case, one of the worst we found. He thought his buddy was dying.
Called again and again.
5 times. KSL obtained the recordings of those frantic minutes on hold.
Stay on the line for the next available dispatcher.
Hello? Hello?
Oh my God! Call 911!
I am. Hello?
Why calling 911?
Jesus. This is a joke. How can it not come through? Oh my God. Where's the dispatcher? This is a joke.
You never had anybody pick up?
Never once.
In desperation, David finally found a phone book and dialed the first police department, so his friend survived.
You might expect jammed 911 lines during a major emergency, but our investigation and even the center's own memo show it doesn't matter how busy it is. Calls at 3 a.m., 11 a.m., 8 p.m., all put on hold, sometimes for several minutes. And that message gives you no idea how long you might be waiting.
I don't think that would be acceptable in most centers in the country today.
A national 911 association pointed to more problems. The message plays just once, then nothing. Callers think they've been disconnected and call back. Plus,
it is not clear, nor is it long enough for me to understand.
So we took specific examples to Valley Emergency, like this one. With her husband tearing up their home, a woman calls 911 and tries to get through 12 times.
So did that person do something wrong?
Yes. If you call the center and you get the message you have reached the 911 center, do not hang up, then please do not hang up. You'll be attended to as soon as the operator is available. If you do hang up, then the next time you do call, it goes to the end of the line.
The center agrees it has a problem, not enough staff to keep up with the calls. So they spent $1 million on a new system, figuring it was better to put folks on hold instead of letting the phone just ring. Well, now calls end up in a queue.
Going into queue is a misnomer in that it's not really being placed on hold. That's the way that our telephone system answers the calls when there are no call takers available.
Is this acceptable at all?
No. No.
Salt Lake County Undersheriff Bo Babka has big concerns. Not only does Valley Emergency answer the county's 911 calls, but when the sheriff's office had its own medical emergency, their 911 call ended up on hold.
Something has to be mitigated there because we can't have that. We just can't have it.
Is there any hope of just eliminating that message?
Well, we're hoping that you will help us put the message out that once you reach us, stay on the line.
After we met with Valley Emergency, they made changes. As of today, the message is more clear with better instructions, and they'll launch an ad campaign to educate the public. They'd already planned to increase staff by 11, but due to a variety of concerns, Salt Lake County is developing plans to answer its own 911 calls. We've posted more, including that new 911 message at KSL.com.
Well, the system is still kind of broken, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't tell somebody to stay on hold when their life is in jeopardy.
They're going to keep that message there.
Wow. Okay. Thanks,
Thanks, Debbie.